Ready to rumble in this light welterweight contest between Nidal Taleb out of the red corner and Steven Barnsley out of the blue corner. Take a look at the kicks of Nidal Taleb. Keep a close eye on them. They are something special indeed. There's that whipping high right round kick by Taleb, going head hunting early. There it is again.
Sharp in. Exit around.
He's a good mover, Nidal Taleb. Very sleek and well composed.
Punch on that kick.
Leads in there with the left, followed by the right. Goes downstairs with the leg kick. Barnsley just a little bit tentative at the moment. Taleb just measuring him. Flicks out the side kick.
1-2, sharp.
Punch on that, you don't punch on it.
Get off that back of the neck, break, clean break.
Taleb just looking for the opening, perhaps to go in with some body rips. There it is, one to the ribs. Goes down south with a nice leg kick.
Yep. Move on.
A good technician, a sharp technician, Nidal Taleb.
Nidal Taleb, Michael, he seems to be improving with every fight, certainly this boy. This young Lebanese boy is certainly coming along in the sport, and he'll be one to look out for in the future. His opponent, Steven Barnsley, is certainly moving well at this stage too and putting up a good resistance.
There's the whipping high right round kick by Taleb again. We've seen him knock out opponents with that technique in the past. And there's a beautiful left to the jaw, downstairs with a leg kick. Nice combination. Inside leg kick to finish the round by Steven Barnsley. Mark the hammer, a good start by both men to this contest.
That was a great start, Michael. Both boys moving very well, and both boys actually kicking with a lot more force than their weight would determine. They've certainly got a lot of power in those kicks. The kicks with the power of, I'd say, a super middleweight. These guys really winding it up and putting a lot of effort into everything they're doing. Nidal Taleb is impressing me no end tonight. He's moving very well. Steven Barnsley is he's a good mover. Here we see on the replay, boys just squaring off. Nidal leaping in with the hook, and he'll go to work to the body. Overhand right there, just off the mark as Steven Barnsley moved out of range. The young man from New South Wales whipping in a big leg kick of his own, just dropping Nidal down to one leg. He's okay, and a true indication of how this fight was for the first round.
Let's rock and roll in the second round of light welterweight action. Nidal Taleb comes bouncing out of his corner. Ooh, copped a nice left hand there from Steven Barnsley.
Fight on. That was on the chest, mate. It was just a push.
Now, come on. Relax.
Barnsley, inside leg kick. Taleb whips around that high right round kick again. Didn't quite find the mark. Spinning back kick by Taleb. The crowd liked that one.
Let go of the back of the head. Clean break. Step back.
Short punches.
Don't hold that head. And don't hold the neck.
There's another whipping kick to the thigh by Taleb. They'll take the starch right out of you.
Don't hold. Don't reach and hold.
Another one by Taleb.
Steven Barnsley certainly seems to be getting more confident as this fight goes on. He's looking a little more relaxed now. Taking his shots and moving out of the way of any attacks a lot cleaner. So as this fight goes on, we might see a bit of a progression to Steven Barnsley's side. But certainly the boy from New South Wales looking a little more relaxed now.
Barnsley just sticking out the jab.
Don't hold.
Ducks under the left hook.
Step back. Stop wrapping and hands around the way. Fight on.
Taleb with the uppercut followed by the left. Backs him into the blue corner. Taleb forced to cover up as Barnsley moves in with an uppercut of his own. Comes over the top with the right hand, goes downstairs with a leg kick. Oh, a big left hook it was by Nidal Taleb. Oh, caught him there with the left hand, goes You can bet he felt that one, and a great end to the second round by Nidal Taleb.
Well, what a well-prepared athlete is Nidal Taleb. Jamal Hassan has brought him up a treat for this fight here tonight. And Steven Barnsley just being caught towards the end of that round with that leaping left hook. And we'll just have a quick look at this replay and see how the boys are moving. We see Steve Barnsley whipping the inside leg kick. Nidal, there's that leaping left hook, just caught him flush and slowed him right down. Whipping in a nice stiff jab there was Nidal, and working the leg kick straight underneath it. Nidal Taleb, he really on his game here tonight and moving well. Steven Barnsley is looking the goods, but just been a little overwhelmed towards the end of that second round after setting himself quite well at the start.
Stay in your corners. Stay in your corners, please. Come on, guys, get that seat under. Stay in your corner. Stay in your corner. Stay in your corner.
Let's rock and roll in the third round. We're scheduled for 4x2 between Nidal Taleb out of the red corner and Steven Barnsley from New South Wales out of the blue corner. It was Taleb coming home very strongly at the end of the last round. And Barnsley still moving about very well.
Don't hold the back of the head. Stop trying to hold the
Barnsley using that jab to great effect. He's really working that jab in and making Nidal keep his distance.
The jab right hand combination by Barnsley didn't quite find the mark. Taleb would be wise to go downstairs and chop that lead leg of Barnsley's again, as he did in the last round.
Don't hold, get that hand off the back.
Certainly, this is kickboxing, Michael, and of course those kicks are going to score a lot better for you. You can stand there and box all night, but the new well-timed kicks will score very highly on the judges' cards.
And you could hear the slap of that last leg kick of Taleb reverberate across Festival Hall, a near-capacity crowd on hand. And of course, later in the night, we will be seeing the most famous kickboxer on the planet, Stan the Man Longinides, defending his world heavyweight title. But for the moment, it's Nidal Taleb against Steven Barnsley in a light welterweight contest.
So Nidal just measuring off his distance. He measures off with his left hand and then he comes straight in underneath with that right, just to make sure he can place it straight on the body of Steven Barnsley.
A lot of power behind his techniques, Nidal Taleb. Barnsley gives him one back, and a very disciplined fighter as well.
Very impressive, Michael. I like to watch the lighter weighted guys because they really move well. They don't have the restriction of that bulk, so they really throw their techniques out nice and crisp indeed.
Barnsley taking a few knocks here at the moment in the blue corner. Nidal Taleb seems to have his measure. Taleb particularly likes those body rips to the ribs. And there's the end of the round. Another impressive round for the young Lebanese warrior, Mark.
Certainly, Michael. Nidal Taleb is moving very well, picking his shots, loading him up to the max, and just letting Steve Barnsley take the brunt of it. Steve Barnsley's looking a little tired there in the corner. He's come down from Sydney to Melbourne, and he's certainly got a fight on his hand, but he's putting up a great gallant performance. There you see Nidal jumping in with that front kick and then using the body rips here. Steven Barnsley giving some of his own back. Nidal just measuring it off. The boys of Steven Barnsley's corner have just given the fight up, and the winner is Nidal Taleb.
Well, Mark the Hammer, that's a testament to the power behind the punches and the kicks of Nidal Taleb, that Steven Barnsley's corner felt that he just can't go on any further and sustain no more punishment. What a tremendous amount of power this young man has behind him.
Certainly does, Michael. Nidal Taleb, he loads everything up, as we said. But Chanchak Faye, the trainer of Steven Barnsley, decided that there was no use going on. His boy was getting beaten, and they've just decided that they'll call it a night and come back to fight another day. Great win to the young Lebanese boy Nidal Taleb. He'll certainly be a force to be reckoned with.